Alright, welcome back. So, all known side quests is done for now. I believe I got everything. But yeah, so let's talk with Gav.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mothercrystals. Four Mothercrystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
This is where we unlock everything else that we need to. So we could do hunts, we can do, I think it's more bunch of story missions about to open up.
What are we waiting for indeed?
I think it's alright to touch him.
I'm not gonna try to do a lot of side quests, but a lot of these are kind of important.
on now, Martel. Sid, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just
It's good to know there's something of the old...
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit, and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse. You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be no...
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called. You hear
wish
that,
it-
Martel? Today's finally the day.
It's not the...
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
It would explain Blackthorn's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
Yo,
What do you need? What do you want? That it? Fine.
I kind of forget. No, 9 times out of 10, the music's gonna get muted.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane moth.
These aren't those apples, are they? She'd have been proud and right.
So she died saving these apples?
A gift from the back.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the thing. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay.
That sounds like the Sidonian.
Planning on keeping that lot to you? Hang on. He's up. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some...
Not so much. Well, I've got... You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh,
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Yep, yep.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly... Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need, and perhaps I can.
I wish it was a better way to view the hunting board. I know where a lot is at. Or I kind of remember. These are all like stuff I do like off camera.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, does that mean...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I still catalogue every... Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
And you go.
How are you doing? Here you go. Think you can help?
All right. So let me turn this in real quick.
Them old apples were enough.
Then we'll head on to Cry Cliff, the Hawks. Cry Cliff.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Mart.
They remembered her. After all these years, I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox, she put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive.
I didn't do anything, really.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your...
Of course not. I'll see. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Level up. Yeah, so definitely to get ahead in this game, we gotta do all the side quests again. Which, I don't mind. This is gonna time consuming. That's all. Especially like the further you get into the game. At some point, they're just gonna give us like a bunch of grab and goes. Be able to head to the next area. This is right where that bridge is at. Or it should be anyway.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Okay, let's go.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I am telling y'all. I feel like it wouldn't be hard to take back this area. I mean, obviously people's gonna die. I feel like it wouldn't be super hard to take this area back. And to be able like to manage this area.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all, for the...
Of course, your lordship.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like...
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Not necessarily. I don't own it yet.
There you are.
So I'll go ahead and buy it. And that took half my money. Ooh.
Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison. The Empire wants answers on what the Empire wants.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. Over their 100 free legions.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. At least I think they was the Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought, if only we were, I might have turned them in and become a black...
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing those...
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave Amber.
May I at least ask what?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the apology tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mothercrystals are black.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Stay down!
More of my mother's men.
Let's keep going. What's over here?
Farewell.
Get him! Ogle, kill!
Okay. We're just about, well, not just about there, but pretty close. I like fighting with Torgo. It's kind of fun.
It's over.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
the Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true Shield of Rosaria. All your fault.
Where's she at?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Old.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
That's where we were earlier.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
Yeah, that's fucked
But
up.
if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
make for Port Isolde. Yeah, but that's kind of like seriously messed up.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Not there. Where we go here? You know what, I'm gonna end it here. Seems like a decent place to stop before we hit the port. So, yeah, hey, man. The mom is like out of pocket. Kind of forgot how out of pocket she is. But, yeah, ending it here. So, as always, if you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.